Hello, I'm Jake and welcome to Jake's Beer Roulette. As usual, I'm out in the van, but the van has moved. Where am I? I have come to Porthcawl for a couple of days. In the background is Traco Bay, and further around then you get Ogmore. And the other way is Coney Beach, which is close to where I'm staying. And tonight's beer review is going to be on location. So I wanted to give some quick thoughts before I get the beer review underway on Porthcawl, in particular on Coney Beach. I've been coming here for many years. I've been surfing here. I was lucky enough I got in this morning. It was absolutely beautiful. And this is Coney Beach, named after Coney Island in New York, because, I don't know if you can see it in the background, there's a fairground. It is a bit tired, and the plans are that they're going to remove that and redevelop the area, and why not? It's undergoing a bit of a renaissance down here. I mean, just behind me it's kind of like a coffee shop. There's a sauna. You can book yourself a sauna on the side of the beach. And I've been down here and watched people having their sauna and then going in for a swim in the beautiful waters of Coney, also known as Sandy Bay. Like I said just then, Treco Bay is now behind me, where I just was, and Porthcawl town is in that direction. I'm here for a couple of days. I've not stayed in Porthcawl for many, many years, having travelled to and from here lots to surf. However, I've got the van, got a week off, and it was just I couldn't be bothered going a long way away in a van. So I thought, why not? So Porthcawl it is. This is one of the more unusual beer reviews that I've done, and you'll see why pretty soon. Oops, that's my fridge. One of the best things about having a van is having a fridge. And this is a keg of Perlenbacher from Lidl. It's just called beer and it's a lager. And they sell them for $14.99 at the minute. You have to air the top of it. This has been chilled in the fridge for a long time over the last couple of days. There we go. There's a little bit of spillage comes out the top, that can't be helped. And then you have to pull the nozzle out, which comes out dust. Now, the first bit of beer will just be froth. So, frankly, I'm better off getting a cup and pouring some in that, I think. There we go. Now, I had the Fest beer last year in a keg, and it was outstanding. It's good in a can, but in a keg, it was even better. So, as expected, we won't be able to see that. Actually, it's not as bad as I was thinking. Nothing goes to waste. Obviously, I'll be having that in a minute. I'll pour off some beer in a chilled glass. So, like I say, $14.99. Your 5 litre keg works out at £1.48 or 49 for a pint. Because there's the best part of 8.5 pints in these. I'm not planning on having all of that the next couple of days I'm here. I'll certainly look to make a dent in it. And what we get, magnificent looking beer. This is a slightly unusual setup for me, I know, but the bonzo nature of this video is a really good looking lager. I think this is 4.9%. Hang on. Back to the keg. Yep, 4.9%. So, when Perlenbacher do a keg, they're almost always really good, aren't they? And this doesn't seem to be any exception. This is not their normal Pilsner. This is not their normal Fest beer. 4.9% lager beer. It smells absolutely heavenly. It smells lemony. It smells zesty. Like I said, been down the beach all day. What more could you want on a lovely warm summer's day even? Let's get involved, your good health. That's pretty good. Got a really bitter finish. Um, Quality beer as ever. It's a little bit, some of them are like honey. This one's a little less honeyed than I'm used to normally, but it's very, very good. Oh, glorious. Very, very easy drinking. That could get me in trouble, but it won't, because I'm not going to hit it hard. Because the kegs, as long as you keep them refrigerated, will keep for 3+ days. And this is going to do me for today and tomorrow. You never know. I might take some home. So I'm going to have a little stroll into Porthcawl later. If I find anything of note, there'll be a video to follow. But 14.99 for one of these kegs. They were still in Lidl when I was there the other day. Just we're on location. Let's grab the. I was going to say camera, but it's obviously a phone. And there is one keg of beer, which is excellent. So here's to your good health.